What's up, ladies and gentlemen? GiantKiller here, welcoming you to episode number 7 of our top 5 Hearthstone Plays of the week. We're back with some more great Hearthstone plays, and we'll jump straight into the action with number 5. Our number 5 play this week is a submission from Gary F. This clip features Poop Steve 420 on Paladin up against Irios on Mage. And we're having a tough time this week deciding whether to call this play the Eye for an Irios or the My Eye, I'm not supposed to get Ysera Awakens in it. Cast your vote in the comments below. Anyhow, last turn Poop Steve reached into Ysera's Emerald Dream goodie bag and yanked out Ysera Awakens, a spell which deals 5 damage to everything that isn't Ysera. But even with Ysera and the True Silver Champion, Poop Steve is going to need just a little bit more damage to finish off Irios this turn. Luckily, he's brought along everyone's favorite Paladin secret, Eye for an Eye, which rebounds the next damage you take onto your opponent, even if you cause that damage yourself. Poop Steve drops the secret, then Chem strikes the board with Ysera Awakens, dealing 5 damage to Irios and triggering Eye for an Eye. The resulting eye full of damage nets Poop Steve the win. Our number 4 clip this week is a submission from Enor, and it features Enor on Rogue up against Toxgo on Druid in ranked play from the Asia servers. As this play begins, Enor is facing down a nasty Ancient of War and Sylvanas duo on Toxgo's side of the board. But Enor's out to prove that that's no problem for the combination of No Murgan Engineering and Gadgetstan Auctioneering. Enor starts by Tink Mastering the Ancient of War, turning this once mighty tree beast into a lowly squirrel. He then returns the Tink Master to his hand with a Shadow Step, and plays it again on Sylvanas, turning her into a Devilsaur. We're pretty sure she enjoys that even less than being turned into the Banshee Queen in the first place. He then follows the bouncing Tink Master with a series of spells to wipe out the transformed twosome, all while continuing to draw cards thanks to the Auctioneer. A little direct damage to the face, and a smack from the Auctioneer himself put the icing on this fantastic play, which Enor finishes with more cards in hand than when he started. This week's number 3 clip features Savages on Warlock up against Trump on Rogue, in a play that proves that if you want to work for Team Savages, you better have good health insurance. While Savages has a Sylvanas in play, Trump's way ahead on life, and he's established a strong board position on his turn 6. This turn, in a bid to steal back board control, Savages buffs up Trump's Shattered Sun Cleric with his Dark Iron Dwarf. Then, in what's quickly becoming a theme for our series, Sylvanas gets screwed over yet again. Savages sends the legendary Banshee Queen to meet her doom, again, at the hands of the dwarf-buffed Cleric, killing both of them and stealing the Argent Squire for himself. This play secures Savage's great board position, but does nothing for his minions' morale. Our number 2 clip this week is a submission from Stan G, and it features Zelok in a Druid v Druid mirror match up against Fearox, and it's shot from Fearox's point of view on a Brazilian client. And as you might expect from a Druid control mirror match, the game hasn't exactly been an exciting all-out slugfest, but the ending is sure to draw a crowd. Fearox is ahead on life and has maintained a solid card advantage throughout the game. But that card advantage has left Fearox out of cards, and this turn Zelok's going for the throat with the Hearthstone equivalent of the good old-fashioned mill deck. Zelok starts by dropping a Cold Light Oracle, dealing 3 fatigue damage. He then bounces the Oracle back to his hand with a Youthful Brewmaster, playing it again for 7 more fatigue damage. He follows that up by naturalizing his own Brewmaster, causing 11 fatigue damage, and finally naturalizes his own Cold Light Oracle for 15 more fatigue damage and the kill. Move over, Warrior OTK. And for our number 1 play this week, we've got Warrior OTK. This week's number 1 clip is a submission from Sharpie, featuring Sharpie on Warrior up against Mulan on Mage. And in this play, Sharpie's out to prove that Warriors can still pull off ridiculous one-turn kills, even without charging Alexstrasza's and Molten Giants. The star of this show is going to be Sharpie's Frothing Berserker, which gains 1 point of attack power every single time any minion takes damage. And his Berserker is about to pull a page right out of William Wallace's playbook by watching everyone around him get horribly, horribly injured, then going ahead and killing the enemy general all by himself. Sharpie starts out by dropping the Berserker, then loads the board up with 2 free Molten Giants and a Wild Pyromancer. He follows that up with a Commanding Shout to keep his minions alive so they can keep taking damage to fuel the Berserker's thirst for blood. Commanding Shout triggers the first of many Pyromancer procs. Giving the Berserker charge triggers another Pyromancer proc. Inner Rage triggers another. Dropping the Coin triggers another. And finally, Whirlwind damages everything left and triggers yet another Pyromancer proc. Then, like a tech stumbling onto the Terminator Salvation set, the damage enrages the Berserker to his breaking point at a foamy 37 attack power, and he angrily swings in for the one-turn kill. And while Sharpies showed us that one-turn kill Warrior is still a possibility, this week with our bonus plays we're bidding a fond farewell to 2 popular Warrior one-turn kill combos from Season 1, which were just nerfed into oblivion by the latest Hearthstone balance patch. First is Warsong Commander with Worgens and Molten Giants, and then Alexstrasza with Charge and Gorehowl. While these clips and our credits are rolling, it's time once again to talk about the series. We were absolutely blown away by the overwhelming response to last week's episode. We annihilated our goal of 2,000 subscribers thanks to our amazing viewers and fans. Thank you so much to everyone who's watched and enjoyed our shows. We really appreciate all the feedback, and we're always looking for suggestions on how to improve the series. We'd also really appreciate your help in growing our channel and spreading the word about our series. So if you liked our top 5 plays, please share this video with all your friends and be sure and click that sub button to help us keep our channel growing. And as always, we're still on the hunt for more amazing Hearthstone plays to showcase on the series. So if you've seen or recorded an amazing play, please stop by 2ppressstart.com and click on the Submit a Play link for instructions on how to enter an epic play into the running for the next top 5 plays video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.